What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Respect and Pray Show. I am your host, Miguel Mike Medina, Triple M. In this episode, I have someone that I had the privilege to work with in one of my short films a few years back. She's a talented actress, and I just had to bring her on for this episode. So stay tuned, check this interview, you don't want to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to present to you Miss Luciana Virasoro.
Hi,
Lulu, what's up?
what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you for
So,
having me.
for sure, for sure. So, I got to start from the top. What
Yeah.
inspired what inspired you to become an artist?
Wow. Yeah, that's a big question. So my whole life, when I was younger to like sixth grade, I felt so lost because I was so bad at every other subject in school. And I had never experienced a more artistic subject like drama. And that was the first time I had a drama class. And for the first time in my whole life, I felt like I belonged somewhere. And I felt like I was naturally good at something that I enjoyed so much. I remember struggling so much just in general with every other subject in school. I felt like I didn't fit in and I would go home and cry. And when I started having drama classes, it turned my world upside down because even though it was just one class, I truly felt like it was my place. And it's kind of hard to explain that feeling, but it's like, you're in the right place. This is what you're supposed to do. And you feel it all over your body. And after that, I started taking like musical theater classes in high school, and I just truly felt like it was my place, and that's where I felt where I could be my authentic self. um and it helped me a lot with also creating my personality. And I used to be a very shy kid. I would hide behind my mom. And after taking drama class, even though it's so simple as just taking one class, it opened me up into this new world and into who I truly was. Um and when I'm on stage, I or in front of the camera acting, I feel like I'm in my place, I'm in the right place, and everything else like fades out and I can just have fun and play. So I hope that answered the question.
Yes, definitely. So, you're from Argentina. Shout out to Argentina. When did you move to New York from Argentina?
So I moved in 2016 when I was 18. It's almost going to be 7 years now, for school. And I knew I wanted to come to New York since I was like 13. And all my family kept like laughing, thinking I was going to change my mind. But I knew I wanted to do acting, and come to New York. So yeah.
And here in New York, you attended William Esper Studio, which you graduated last year.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What made you want to go there, and how well did you bond it with your fellow actors?
Okay. So when I first moved here in 2018, I went to a conservatory called the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, but it was mostly for film and TV. So after I graduated that place, I felt really confident in front of the camera and on set, and how everything worked more like from the outside technical aspect from it. But I felt like I was missing something inside of me, like that, like that emotional part of connecting to your character, connecting to the other actor, connecting to the relationships. So that's when I started investigating schools, and I found the William Esper Studio. And that's what made me go. I felt like I was missing like that deep craft of acting. And I learned so much at that school. I really loved it. I truly learned a lot about myself and how to connect to a character and how to be an artist. Um, and it was so cool because everyone else in that course was really invested into becoming an artist and into learning, and people were committed, people were, responsible for their actions if they were late or if they couldn't show up. And it was really mind-blowing being around so many artists who want this as much as you want it, but not for the aspect of becoming famous or becoming a celebrity, but for the aspect of just acting and truly investing yourself in a character, in a circumstance. So yeah, that was pretty awesome.
You were part of a play called Witch's Brew. Tell us a little bit about that and the role that you played.
Yeah, so Witch's Brew was back in October by Richard Hamlet, and it was really fun. I think, yeah, it was my first play after graduating Esper, and I loved it because it focused on the two main characters, which were women, and how they came together to get back to a really stupid man, um who was just, he was kind of like a liar, and he was in a relationship with me and he wouldn't commit to it, he wouldn't show up. So it was really empowering getting together with the other actress and our two characters who are female, leading the whole play and controlling all the situations and getting what we wanted out of it. I think that was really empowering, was my favorite part of it. So I don't want to spoil anything just in case the play gets done again, but that was basically the aspect of it. Two female empowering women, controlling all the situations and going through their actions in order to get what they wanted and succeeding. So yeah.
I had to ask because that's a catchy title. So
Yeah.
yeah. Favorite breakfast meal?
Ooh, should I say it out loud or what?
Go ahead.
Okay. um Banana pancakes.
Favorite late night snack?
Ice cream.
Favorite travel destination?
Ooh, anywhere tropical and beachy.
Which of the two would you like to give it a try? Writing or directing?
Writing.
This one is easy, so I'll ask you anyway. Write a Broadway play or write a feature film?
Write a feature film.
Last but not least, if no, yeah, last but not least, which sport you would have loved to do if you were an athlete? Like which sport would you
Yeah.
go after?
Figure skating.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Um, as a matter of fact, let's continue because I
Okay.
just came up with another one. Um, give me your top three favorite actors or your top three favorite plays.
Ooh, okay. Favorite actors. Margot Robbie is way up there. I really like Emma Stone. Because I feel like she can do, dramas, but she can also be goofy, and I find that in myself a lot. And the third one, I want to say another female, but I feel like I should add variety. Um, okay. I really love Adam Sandler, but because he makes me laugh in every movie and it gives me nostalgia from like watching all his movies when I was little. So I'm gonna say Adam Sandler for the third one.
Good options, good options. What has been the most fun role you've done in your career so far?
The most fun role. In general, in school, I had to play this actress from the 1920s. Her name was Louise Brooks. And that was one of my favorite characters ever because I had to do all this investigation about her whole life and I had to embody her. And she was this like free spirit that really did not care about what other people thought. And she literally did whatever she wanted her whole life. And she said whatever she wanted to say. And I loved playing her. That was one of my favorite. And I would love to keep playing characters like that. It was so free and fun.
Is there anything about Lulu that you want people to find out besides being a working artist?
I guess I don't know. I guess that I'm really fun and sometimes weird. So I don't know. I like people knowing that because I feel like that's one of the most original parts about me is that I seem normal at first, and then I'm actually like a huge crazy weirdo in the best way possible.
Where can we follow you and your work?
So you can find me on Instagram at Lulu Virasoro, or you can find me on Google on my website, which is lucianavirasoro.com. So you can Google me and everything will pop up.
Lulu, thank you so much for taking time to do the interview with me.
Thank you.
This show is about, giving people the respect, their flowers for what they're doing. I salute you. It was an honor to work with you in my film, Where Do We Go Wrong?
Yeah,
We've won awards. We've been nominated several times, but
it was a good ride.
for sure, for sure. And I still have something on my sleeve in terms of marketing the film
Okay.
because due to the pandemic, we were so limited to
Oh
just
yeah.
YouTube and stuff like that. So knowing the amount of work that we've put in, I still got more work to do. So be on the lookout for that. But again, Lulu, congrats on everything and just keep working, keep doing your thing. And I'm looking forward to see more from you.
Thank you. And I look forward to keep seeing stuff from you too. So thank you so much for having me. It's been a blast.
Well, that does it for this episode of the Respect and Pray Show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, all right? And you guys know the motto: have mutual respect, mutual love, and mutual admiration. So stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next episode.